What we're really doing is liberating Stonehenge and repatriating it back to where it belongs historically here in Tropico. So, good morning, everyone. Dave from the Wee Hours here, back with some more Tropico 6 beta here in the glorious and resplendent soon-to-be free state of Tropico 6. I say soon-to-be free because we're still under the heel of our jackbooted imperialist masters, the British, but we're attracting like-minded revolutionaries to our cause, and we're building glorious infrastructure for them to enjoy, like the library that will eventually go up over here, or at least it will if I take the game off of pause, and buildings over here, a teamster's office and a construction office and a coconut harvester I have blessed, or will bless when the construction team gets off their butts, the people of my soon-to-be free state of Tropico with everything that they will need. Hello, Sophia! What can I do for you?
Will turn everything around.
Well, okay, you still want me to build a library, and now you finally recognize that I did the thing that I was doing for ages. Now, what do I want as a reward from you, Sophia? The $2,000 I can take or leave. We've got some money. We don't have no money. A random blueprint would be super awesome because the blueprints are really, really pricey. But I think we've got a lot going on in Tropico right now with building things. In fact, that's kind of our problem right now. We're overbuilding. Nothing is getting done because I'm trying to put up like 5 or 6 buildings at once, and there's only like 6 people building things. I think, Sophia, because we must free the people of our great land from out from under the heels of our jackbooted imperialist masters, I will take 10 revolutionary immigrants from you. 10 like-minded revolutionaries may come and live in Tropico and enjoy the fruits of our labors here as we strive for freedom. Speaking of fruits of our labors, something I realize we don't actually have is a way to distribute the masses and masses of food that we're creating to our beloved citizens. So we should probably do that because they actually have nowhere to get food. They're just sort of wandering around in the farms going, hey, can I have a coconut, please? Remind me, public services, there we go. I am going to bless the people of Tropico with a grocery store. That is something they can have. There we go. I know you've got a lot queued up on the old building thing. Coconut Farm, Teamster's office. Lord Roger, welcome back. You finally figured out the boat showed up. Okay, cool. Yes, so we fulfilled our contract with you to have a trade agreement with our jackbooted imperialist masters, and now we can choose a reward from you. We could extend the mandate time by 18 months. So basically 18 more months of jackbooted imperialism or $2,000. It's not the worst idea in the world to extend the mandate because right now almost everything in Tropico is their problem, not mine. So once we are, and we will liberate ourselves from our jackbooted imperialist master, Lord Roger here, but right now, everything is kind of Lord Roger's problem, not mine. And I've got some things I'm trying to get done, Lord Roger. So this one time, because this will come up again, he's going to have more quests from me. This one time, I am going to take 18 more months of jackbooted imperialism. Fear not, fellow citizens. This is all for the good of the country. This is all for the good of the country. Because one thing that we are doing that's taking an awfully long time, speaking of the British, is we have a pirate cove. And if we go to our raid screen, we are working on, well, it says heist Stonehenge. I think heist has negative connotations. Theft, stealing, those are words that you're gonna hear thrown around in the Pirate Cove. What we're really doing is liberating Stonehenge and repatriating it back to where it belongs historically here in Tropico. So right now, the grocery store is plugging along. The other two, we finished the Teamster's office. Good. I'm just going to chill for a sec and let them finish building these 3 things and then figure out what we want to do from there. Well, Penultimo has popped up, my favorite advisor with an equally pencil-thin mustache, and he would like us to declare revolution. He, more than anyone, wants to free himself from jackbooted imperialism, and all I have to do that is an average revolutionary's approval of 60. I've got 61, and a percentage of population supporting the revolutionaries 60. I've got 62. We're just kind of scraping by on like-minded revolutionaries here, but sure, Penultimo, the ultimate goal is, in fact, to free ourselves and liberate Tropico, this glorious land that you love as much as I do, apparently. So I will accept your quest. Absolutely. We have completed that. We have enough revolutionaries. Super. Hi. Welcome back, Penultimo. We do not understand why we still take orders from the crown when we have the best possible leader in the world right here. You are so right, Penultimo. I am destined to lead this country to greatness. And on a completely unrelated note, I was idly scribbling with my quill and found I had inadvertently drafted this Declaration of Independence. Perhaps you might like to sign us. This is our moment. We can declare freedom from our jackbooted imperialist masters. However, I kind of want to put a sugar plantation down first, Penultimo, and there's a reason for that. But we're gonna get to this. We're gonna come back to this. It's not gonna go anywhere, Penultimo. You just stay right there. We're actually still building the grocery store, and I started building a road over here. Some sharp, eagle-eyed citizens of Tropico may note that it's cut off part of this plantation, but you can't stand in the way of progress. You cannot stand in the way of progress here in Tropico. Hi, Sophia. What would you like? You'd like me to produce corn. Okay, and have a corn plantation, and you'd like me to do this in 180 days. No problem, Sophia. That's totally cool. Totally cool. Yeah, that's great. We're totally going to do that because we're already doing that. Sophia, you have a history of short-sightedness. You often ask me to do things that we are in fact already doing. Now, the grocery store has a little out-of-stock thing. I believe that is going to rectify itself when the Teamster's office, either one, we have two now, there's one here and one over there, get their butts in gear and haul some goods from the food-producing places like, what are you again? You're bananas. So get the bananas from here, take them to the grocery store over here. It's all going to be fine. And on that sugar plantation, you want me to research things. Okay, yeah, we can do that, actually. What are we, now that we're actually producing knowledge, because we have the whole library thing going, we're not doing free housing. We're simply not going to do that. Church fee. Visitors to religious buildings pay a fee of $1. You're darn right they do. Absolutely. Nothing is free here in Tropico except liberty. Now, we have a pretty good spot for a sugar plantation right up in this bright green area that looks like it's awesome for sugar. And I'm going to take the road a little bit farther out because I have a history of boxing myself in, basically. I boxed myself in with the library here. I could move it, but it's not cheap to do that. So I can't get the road to circle around here. Probably at some point when I have a little bit more money, I'll move that library. It will stay within the eyes of the Imperial Palace, but it might be at a 90-degree angle. Yeah, we're already cranking through the corn production. That is fine. No problem there. Unemployment rate's still at 7%. I told you, Penultimo, we don't have unemployed citizens. We just have citizens who are taking a really long time to get to work. Now, what I wanted the sugar plantation for, not that we're producing sugar quite yet, is a rum distillery. Because nothing says good trade agreement like a rum distillery. Can I park that? Yeah, sort of cockeyed like that. There we go. Make it look nice and natural and organic. There we go. How's the repatriation of Stonehenge coming along, guys? Okay, getting there. I need quite a few more raid points to do that. It's going to take 2 years to get it. We may be long independent by the time we repatriate Stonehenge here. Lord Roger, you would like me to build a tannery. You would like me to do it in 180 days, you jackbooted imperialist master. And you'll give me the usual rewards, mandate timer, $2,000. Yes, Lord Roger, but not for you. I want to make that clear. I refute your ability to control things here in Tropico. However, I was probably going to do that anyway, so I will indeed build a tannery to kind of go along with the rum distillery, actually. And let's have the tannery. Does the tannery produce a lot of pollution? How does that do? No. Get me back to that, please. Emits pollution. Okay, what about the rum distillery? Emits little pollution. Good. Lumber mill? Little pollution. All right. Pollution is going to be an issue. I can either put that right in the center of town where pollution is going to be a problem anyway, or I could put that way outside of town where pollution won't be a problem and the effect might not be as bad. Let's do... Ooh, that's really far away from the Teamsters, though. That's... Okay, you know what? It's all going to work out. We're going to put a tannery up there, and I notice my little trade thing is flashing at me. That usually means a trade agreement is ready to be renegotiated, possibly with our jackbooted imperialist masters. Coffee, okay. Root income per 1k units is 4,100 some odd. So if we send them 400 units, that's a little less than half of that. Sure. And we'll get 10% above standard, so we're getting a slightly better price for that. Yeah, let's export coffee to the British. Because, you know, the tea thing is nice, but it's time they experienced Western civilization in the form of coffee. Ah, the sugar plantation is up and running with one worker, Pedro Martinez. Pedro, I thought you were a pirate. Maybe you have a namesake over there. Tell me a little about yourself, Pedro. Your overall happiness is meh. You're a very strong revolutionary. Good, Pedro. Guard the sugar from our jackbooted imperialist masters. What are your broad thoughts? You're not homeless, you're a full-time house hunter. Love deadlines. New job, new problems. So I'm getting a lot of people who say they're not homeless, they're full-time job hunters, which probably means we don't have enough houses. Let's look at that. Oh, no. Only 8 homeless citizens. Apparently Pedro is one of them, and he's got 7 homeless friends. Unemployed citizens is not true. That's fake news. Overall happiness, 36%. Alright, fair enough. I'll throw down some more houses. Hi. Yes, Sophia, I did your thing. Yep, I did your thing. Thank you, Sophia. Thank you. You'll have a very honorable place in the future free state of Tropico. This time, because I've already got the immigrants I need. We're fine on immigrants, Sophia. We're good on revolutionaries. I think I'm going to take the random blueprint. Yes. What did I get? Let me turn this back on. Receive blueprint for circus. We're going to have a circus. Citizens of Tropico, we're going to have a circus. Well, Lord Roger is just wonderfully pleased that we built the tannery. I'm not going to extend your mandate time. Your time, Lord Roger, is running out. Your time is coming to a close here in Tropico. I will, however, take your money. Thank you very much for that. Alright, how's the repatriation of Stonehenge coming along here? Oh, really slowly. Really, really slowly. Is there anything I can do to change that? I could give you more money. That would increase your efficiency. You're already at 100% efficiency. What happens if I just give you a little bit more money? 110% efficiency. And those raid points just keep ticking along, ticking along. What happens if I give you even more money? 125% efficiency. Oh, that's some pretty big jumps in those raid points, though. Yeah. I think the most pressing matter here in the soon-to-be free state of Tropico... Hi, Penultimo. Hi, I'm addressing the people, Penultimo. Oh, we decreased the unemployment rate. As I said, Penultimo, we have no unemployment. We have full employment here in Tropico. I think the most pressing matter in the soon-to-be free state of Tropico is not so much the healthcare, of which we have 0, or indeed the lack of any military, emergency services, police, fire, anything along those lines. It is the repatriation of Stonehenge, liberating Stonehenge from our imperialist masters and repatriating it where it belongs historically here in Tropico. The sunset is gorgeous in this game. Wow, that's really nice lighting. That looks really good. Well done, Tropico. Now, Sophia wants me to keep producing corn. That's fine, Sophia. Perhaps you'd like to be put to work in the corn plantation. You seem very, very keen on it. You could go to work right here. I could fire any one of these people. Carmen Diaz could be fired to be replaced with you, Sophia. Anything we should do to your work mode? Monoculture is basic settings. Multiculture decreases the efficiency by 40%. Plantations does not decrease the fertility over time. Plantation gets 10% efficiency for other plantations in the vicinity with a different crop running on the same work mode. That's very, very complicated. Let's just keep it on monoculture right now. I don't really think I could get... I don't... What does vicinity mean? Define vicinity? Is that right next door? Hi, Lord Roger. Oh dear, you're not observant. You and Sophia should hang out and look at things because you're really unobservant. We are actively sending a boat to you right now with coffee. P.S. It's awesome. And it's gonna get there. Just wait for the boat. Wait for the boat, sir. Sophia has figured out that we do indeed grow corn here twice now. I will actually take your money. I know 2,000 is not a lot of money, but it's going to cost me 10,000 to get out from under the heels of our jackbooted imperialist masters, unless we want to go to war with them, which I feel we could be more diplomatic than that. We don't actually have any military, or indeed any sort of militant citizens at all, except for the revolutionaries, and I think they largely sit around in Tropico coffee shops and are wicked sad about things and write in their journals and have poetry slams. I don't think they're military-minded per se. Pirates, you're just a little bit shy of the raid points. Are you off duty? Yeah, you're on the way to the chapel, you're on your way home, you're on your way to the Pirate Cove, that's encouraging, and you're in the pub. You're in a tavern. Okay, citizens of Tropico, as soon as our pirates get out of the pub, I think we're on our way to repatriate Stonehenge. It's going to take a couple of years. Some of you may die before that happens, but know that your struggle has not gone unrewarded. We'll pop a couple of more houses down here, because why not? I really shouldn't be spending the money, but I clearly am, because nothing is too good for my fellow citizens here. Pirates, I noticed you haven't come back to work in a few months. Do you really need that long in the pub? One of you has. One of you is here. Oh, and we're ticking up again. Okay, citizens of Tropico, any moment now we're actually going to leave on our raid, our glorious pirates. You know, I feel pirate has negative connotations to it. How about our glorious buccaneers of the alternative economy are going off as we speak. As we speak, they are starting their mission to, well, heist Stonehenge. Repatriate it, bring it back to where it historically belongs. Apparently, Sophia has in fact learned that we grow corn, because now she wants fish. That's actually very sensible, Sophia. You're right. We should be reaping the bounty of the surrounding waters of Tropico. We are not maximizing our potential. Well done, Sophia. I will absolutely accept that. That's an excellent idea, and I believe we actually have some pretty decent fishing waters around here. Of course we do, because all resources are here in Tropico. Everything we need is here in Tropico. Fishermen, yeah, there's perfect fishing right here. Right here, Sophia. Good call. All the bounties of the sea here in Tropico. I just want to nudge that way. There we go. There we go. Bounties of the sea any moment now, Sophia. 500 fish, how about 5,000? That's what I will do for you, Sophia. How are our buccaneers of the alternative economy going along here? No, go to... There we go. Yeah, they're still getting ready. Okay, they're probably pulling their friends out of the tavern. That's about right. And the Teamsters are having a real hard time getting the rum distillery stocked with sugar. It seems to go out of stock very, very frequently. Our beautiful fisherman's wharf is already up and running. Nobody's actually out fishing. That's fine. We seem to have piles and piles of fish that came with the fisherman's wharf, so that was a nice addition. But people are rolling in. San Van Dijk? Are you in the wrong country? I think you've taken a wrong turn at South Africa. Okay, well, what's your deal? What do we need to do with you? Why would anyone want to revolt? Being a colony is the best of both worlds. Are you one of these colonials? You love the royal family. No wonder your name didn't match up. We could have her killed. We could have this person killed. It's only $1,500. That seems like a bit of a bargain. Later. I have my eye on you. I'm watching you, son, if indeed that is your real name. Colonialists. Well, Sophia has counted every one of the 500 fish that she asked of me, and they're all there. I don't really need the immigrants. I actually, again, kind of need the money. That's not to say we're poor here in Tropico. I want to make that very clear to our citizens. We are a rich and thriving nation. Rich and thriving. However, what I would like to do is bless you with another ranch. I think we need more animals here. We did cattle. I desperately want to do crocodile. Because that's wonderful. My citizens should be aware that El Presidente has a crocodile farm. But how about something that everybody likes? Pigs. How about we had our own brand of Tropico bacon right there, ready to be, well, harvested, slaughtered, one of the two. Was that a boat coming in? Yes, it was. There's a quick 6,000 right there. We still haven't finished that trade route yet, though. That boat takes a long time. I hope in future eras the boats go faster. That would be good. Oh, Buccaneers of the alternative economy. How are we doing? How things going? Oh, you're on your way. Oh, good. You're actually executing the mission. Citizens of Tropico, as we speak, our glorious Sophia, again with the corn, Sophia, sure. Again with the corn, Sophia, it's right here. It's right here, Sophia. It is literally right in front of you. I don't know where you live. Considering you've been nagging me since day one, I assume you live right here in the center of town. Boy, these buildings look good. Wow. That's a lot of level of detail. Hi! Penultimo? Penultimo? I did not know you were a pirate. I like you even more now. And you have a disguise. Oh dear, there's been a bit of a speed bump with the whole repatriating Stonehenge out from under our jackbooted imperialist masters to where it rightfully belongs, historically here in Tropico, and we have to wait another 90 days. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's going very, very quickly. Very quickly. That is okay. Let's actually slow it down because we are getting to the end of our mandate. We are getting to the time where, unbeknownst to our imperialist masters, plans for revolution are afoot. In fact, financially, this would be about the best time I could pull off a revolution because we've got the money to do it. Unless we want to go to war. Citizens? Should we go to war? Or should we just shell out the 10 grand and be free? I hear ya. Shell out the 10 grand and be free. Good move. I'm just going to wait until Sophia gives me money for producing corn that I was already producing, hoping that maybe that trade route will finally be done. And then my imperialist masters, we have a surprise for you. Right, Sophia has counted the 1,000 ears of corn, or at least I hope they're ears. I hope she wasn't counting kernels of corn. $2,000, Sophia. I believe we are ready. Citizens of Tropico, I have put everything in place for us to be free, and today is the day. Today we shall be free. We shall liberate ourselves out from under our jackbooted imperialist masters, the British. Penultimo? We have a job to do. We shall declare independence and pay the crown.
Excellent. I knew you had a good head on your shoulders, and would want to keep it there.
Yeah, you can be snarky to me all you want, Lord Roger, but we, citizens of Tropico, are free!
As El Presidente.
Oh, Penultimo, your heart swells with joy. It is a hazardous period for our fledgling nation to take flight from the colonial nest. A time of wars and sequels to wars. Time to fortify, to think about electrification and industry and doctors. Yes, we have been lacking in the whole healthcare thing. And industry, there's much to be done. Juggle relations with 4 political factions that shape public opinion. Side with one of the 2 opposing superpowers. Send commandos on raids to suppress guerrillas and keep superpowers from attacking. Okay, Penultimo. Sounds good. And now we have a mandate to choose. Let's do that at the beginning of the next episode. Let's call it here on Tropico 6 Beta. We are now the glorious free state of Tropico, and now we must decide what freedoms to give to our citizens. But we'll pick it up again next time. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. If you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel like hitting that subscribe button and see more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. Wow. You could have hepatitis or golfer's elbow. I feel we should be able to narrow it down a little better. I mean, I'm not saying I'm a doctor, but I'm saying I might be able to know the difference between golfer's elbow or hepatitis. First thing I'd ask is, do you play golf? Where are you going?